right, here we are, Garage Hammer, game number 2. The guys just finished up a bolt action demo. It's a pretty slick little game. A lot of it feels kind of 40k-ish because the guys who wrote it were some of the original guys who worked on 40k.
Yeah, Rick Priestley and Alessio Cavatelli.
Nope. So that was pretty cool. But we're going to switch some gears here, and we're going to play a 40k game over here. And like I said, we got something super special for this. So I'm going to show you what I am bringing today, and then we'll talk about what the guys are going to be bringing against me. All right, like I said, we're gonna do something super special here. I've been trying to get these guys out on the table all together for a long time, but every time I've played Eldar and Apocalypse, I've just never been able to do it all at once. But Unbound is going to actually allow me to do it. So I have the entire Phoenix Court. I've got Fuegan, Karandras, Azurman, Jainzar, Mogunra, Baroth. I even have the Rilith, the Shadow Spectre one, along with an Avatar. And then, as part of the mission we're going to play, I have a Farseer and 3 Warlocks as well. There's assorted war gear, some different upgrades on the Avatar as well. But needless to say, it comes out to about 1,995 points. And the other 2 guys are going to be bringing their Necron armies. All right, we've got a couple special things we're going to go over first. Like I said, I'm playing the entire Phoenix Court with a Farseer and some Warlock support. I rolled my powers for the Farseer. I got the top 3. I rolled a 4, 5, and 6. So I got Fortune, Mind War, and Death Mission. One of the Warlocks has Destructor. Another has Embolden, and the last has Protect. So I got a pretty good mix of psychic powers. The guys are bringing all their Necrons, though, and we've decided that they can each start with 500 points on the table, and all the troop choices are going to recycle. We have yet to decide if I'm going to get any kind of psychic power bonus for being on the Eldar platform. Sorry about the light, guys. Hopefully we're going to get the door about halfway down and cut some of that light down in a minute. Anyway, Will has 2 squads of warriors, 10 each, a squad of Lich Guard in the middle, and a Cryptek in the back. That's his 500 points. And Jeremy has got a squad of warriors, a squad of immortals, and 2 annihilation barges. We're going to actually roll off for the first turn, so maybe that I won't be able to buff my guys up first, but we will see. So we're going to get started and go into turn 1. I did forget to mention how we're actually going to score the game. We have 4 objectives. We have 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Those are each worth a single point. The platform in the middle is worth 3 points. Anything can hold objectives, of course. We're going to be playing 7th edition. I think we haven't really decided yet, but I think what we're going to do is the Phoenix Court can hold that the platform objective with objective secured. They can hold that and can't be contested except by troops. Everything else is going to be just normal. So troop choices will be able to hold that, and I can't contest with my guys. I have to wipe them off. We're also going to do kill points on top of that. So each one of the Phoenix Court models, the Avatar, the Warlock, and the Warlocks and the Farseer are all worth points, as are their individual units. All right, so we're going to get started. They actually have the first turn, so I won't be able to buff up this turn. Maybe I won't lose some of my guys. I did get a little lucky with Azurman's Warlord traits, though. We use the Iandan table because I always play Iandan. Everybody within 6 inches of him has Feel No Pain and Hatred. So, which is, I couldn't have asked for better. I also got the Spirit Mark ability, which is going to be completely useless because I don't have any Wraith units. But, whatever. I'm happy with what I got. Turn 1, the Necrons actually had some really good shooting. The Annihilation Barges, the Warriors, the Immortals over here managed to knock off a bunch of wounds off the Phoenix Lords. I failed the first armor save for Karandras, Fuegan, Mogunra, Baroth, and Irilith all at once. And fortunately, the Mogunra is the only other one to take a second wound. So he's down to a single wound. Everyone else has 2 left. Azurman and Jainzar are okay. So are the Farseer and his buddies. And the Avatar is good too. So let's get moving into my turn 1. All right, as you can see, I completely abandoned the platform, but I split up into groups. The Avatar, of course, is by himself. He ended up charging into the Lich Guard, shot, hit him once with the Wailing Doom, and they actually deflected it on Jainzar, but they failed to wound her. Jain and Irilith killed a bunch of the warriors over here, and they passed their leadership check. They're okay. Fuegan and Mogunra tried to take out the Annihilation Barge over here, and it jinked Fuegan's Fire Pike shot, so he's only snap firing this turn. Over here, I don't even want to talk about the Psychic Phase. People think the Psychic Phase is broken, and they just aren't actually playing the game to figure it out. I failed to cast Fortune. They denied my renew on Mogan Ra,
Oh, he does.
and I did manage to jinx and to horrify the Immortals. But after all that, I only managed to kill one with shooting. Baroth, though, didn't kill a single warrior, but managed to assault in there and kill 3 of them in the charge, and then they lost. They failed the morale check, and he wiped them all down. Wiped them up. So the Necrons are going to get their reserves. So they're coming in. They're going to start rolling and moving on to the table. And we're going to turn 2. All right. As you can see, there's a lot of Necrons on the table now. Essentially, all of Jeremy's stuff came in, and I think everything but Will's Lord came on. So it's all on the table. Even the Warrior Squad I destroyed came back. Almost everything over here opened up on the Seer Council with Azurman and Karandras. And as you can see, Azurman took 2 wounds, the Farseer took 2, and I lost 2 of the Warlocks. They were really whiffing on some saves. But the Annihilation Barge up in here, this top one, shot down here at... Actually, no, he shot them.
These 2 shot.
And those 2 both shot at Fuegan and Mogan Ra and didn't do a single thing. Fuegan just took it like a boss, making feel no pains all over. Over here, the Avatar finished off the what were they called?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're not the Praetorians. The Lich Guard. He finished off 2 more of the Lich Guard, then ran them down in combat, and no more wounds were given to those guys. So we're gonna move into Eldar turn 2, and maybe I'll get a psychic power off. Who knows? All right, Eldar turn 3. Jane Czar broke off and attacked those warriors and killed a couple of them. 2 of them died, and she's still stuck in combat. She did take another wound. Irilith has got these 3 tied up. The Council and Azurman. Healed Azurman of 1, and then he charged into the Praetorians, and he finished them off all by himself. Mogan Ra and Fuegan managed to immobilize the Annihilation Barge, but Karandras, I thought it'd be tricky and charge Karandras and all by himself into the Wraiths. Jeremy got lucky with a whole bunch of attacks, managed to get 3 guys into the fight. I'd hoped because he'd spread them all out, he wouldn't be able to pile them all in, but they all have Lash Whips, so that he dropped Karandras' initiative down to 1, so I couldn't insta-kill his Wraiths with my Strength 8 Power Fist. Anyway, Karandras died to 2 rending hits, and that's that. So they actually finally have a victory point. And I have killed, I've taken out 2 units?
4?
One, 2 orbiting
Yeah,
satellites.
1, I got First Blood, 2.
Called,
Yep. That's about it. No, 3, 4, because the Lich Guard and the Praetorians, so 4. All right, we're going to move into turn 3. Things went from okay to really, really bad for me. Irilith finished off those 3 guys, no problem. Jane killed 1 more and is still stuck in the fight there. But 2 of the Annihilation Barges, the Immortals and the Doomsday Arc, finished off the Farseer, Warlock, and Azurman. Mogan Ra and Fuegan were both charged by the Wraiths and the Destroyer Lord. Mogan Ra was killed by the Wraiths, and Fuegan issued a challenge to the Destroyer. Hit himself thanks to Mind Shackle Scarabs for a wound. But the Destroyers, both of the wounds that got through him, I made my Feel No Pain on. So Fuegan is okay. He's got 1 wound left. And Baroth actually lost that combat. He took a wound also. But I used Hit and Run to get out of there, and he's going to go charge something else in my turn. This is what, bottom 4?
Lose to a squad
something like that.
warriors.
I know. All right, this was the bottom of turn 3, and things keep going badly for me. Fuegan killed himself. I rolled an 11 on my Mind Shackle roll, and he axed himself to death. Baroth.
Did you finish the psychic?
I didn't have any psychics. They all died. Baroth killed 1 of the Immortals and didn't take any wounds in return, so they're stuck in here. Irilith took a couple shots at the Lord over here, did 2 wounds. The Avatar blew up the Doomsday Arc, and Jane finished off that squad of warriors in the Cryptek. She killed 4 of them and then ran the rest down. We're going to move into turn 4 now. See if they can grab some more points. Top of turn 4, Necrons. Everything kind of really just ran forward this way and is moving as fast as they can to me. That Annihilation Barge shot at Jane, though. Had to snapfire everything because it moved 12 and whiffed on all of it. Over here, though, the Overlord tried to assault the Avatar, and I overwatched him with the Wailing Doom and finished him off. So I got a Warlord point and another kill point right there. They did manage to finish off Baroth in combat with the Immortals because for some reason he was just having a hard time wounding anybody. I think at the moment I actually have 1 victory point on them, but I only have those 3 models left. So we're gonna see if I can't keep them at bay a little bit longer. Bottom of 4, I just fought I'm fighting a rear guard action right now. I'm just trying to retreat and save some face. I did kill one Wraith with Janezar's Triscale. Jeremy made both his invulnerable saves against the Spear of, what is it called? We just said it. It's a Spear of Midnight or something like that. Spear of Starlight, whatever Irilith's Prism Cannon is. And the Avatar just ran. Turn 5. Turn 5 starts off with the Annihilation Barges shooting at the Avatar and taking a wound off him. And the other one shooting at Jane and finishing her off. And then the one that hit Jane arced to Irilith and actually did a wound on him. And the Wraiths failed their charge. So that I'm still kind of holding here. They did get an extra point for killing Jane, and they are going to be holding 1, 2, 3 objectives at the moment. So that's 3 more points for them. So I think they have a slight lead right now, but let's see if I can change that. Anybody who wants to complain about things being broken in 7th edition needs to just go back and look at the Necron Codex and take one more look at Mindshackle Scarabs. They're just stupid. Fuegan killed himself with them, and so did Irilith. Irilith killed himself on a Mindshackle Scarab roll. Oh well. The Avatar, though, killed 2 of the Wraiths and didn't take a hit in return. He actually whiffed on every single swing. So Jeremy's going to be able to pile onto some objectives in turn 5. I think we're going to call it here. You want to just call this game and maybe add it up? You want to? Well, let's play it out. Let's see if you can kill the Avatar. So we'll see if you can finish off the Avatar. All right, after turn 6, we roll the 3, so the game is going to end. Turn 6 basically consisted of Jeremy spreading his guys out to grab those 2 objectives, and the Avatar fighting with the Wraiths and the Destroyer Lord. He did manage to make his Mindshackle roll twice. Didn't do anything to the Wraiths the first time, and then challenged the Lord and wiped him out. That was pretty good. Got me 2 victory points, one for the unit and one for the Warlord. So if we total everything up, I have given up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Warlord, 8, 9, 10 points, plus the 2 objectives, 11 and 12. So 12 points here. I killed 7 points worth of units from Will, plus I got his Warlord, that's 8. I got First Blood for 9. I killed 2 of Jeremy's units, 10, 11, and I killed Jeremy's Warlord, 12. It is a draw, 12-12 draw. If I had a Phoenix Lord alive holding that platform, that would have been a little different. But otherwise,
this doesn't look like a draw.
Flipping brutal game. No, it does not look like a draw, because you only had 1 unit come back. And Will had to leave, so we didn't get any of his back. So that kind of added part of the rule didn't really affect the game much at all. I wasted a turn fighting them with Baroth, and I don't think he killed a single one of them, so it's totally irrelevant. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. It was great to be to play a little bit of Unbound stuff and make up our own missions. Have more fun with 7th edition, guys. Stop complaining about the rules and just play the game the way you want to play it.
Are you on a soapbox?
We've been playing. Yes, I'm always on a soapbox with that, Mike. Thank you. Go back to your Star Trek. Anyway, thanks for watching. We're gonna have 2 bat reps up this week. That's pretty cool. I feel happy about that. And talk to you later.